Hello, let's do lesson 5.7. Use partial quotients to divide greater dividends. That is a mouthful. Let's break that down. So in the last lesson in 5.6, we talked about that partial quotients are the two pieces on top that we use to find they're broken apart to find our total quotient. So sometimes we break things apart because it makes it easier for us to break them down and understand. And we know that a dividend is the larger value, the greater value in our equation. So 153 is a greater number than just like a two-digit number like 53. So all it means is we're breaking apart 153 divided by 9. Let's go ahead and start using this box method. So I'm going to ask myself, how close can 9 get to 153? And remember, when we do this, we want to make sure that we're going to end in a 0 because that makes it easier for us when we go to solve our problem. Okay? So 9. How close can I get to 153? Well, I want to end in a 0, so I'm going to go with a 10 to start. I'm going to go to 90. Where is 10 at? It's at the top of my multiplication chart. So remember, if it's at the top of my chart, where is it going to go on my box method? On the top, just the same. Very good. Now I've divided. Let's look at our steps down here. We've divided. What's our next step? Multiply, correct. I'm going to multiply 10 times 9, what we just did. And all I have to do is think, my 10 was right here. So I'm going to come straight down. And if I look at my 10 and come straight down, 10 times 9, they meet at 90. I'm going to put 90 here. Make sure you line up your 1s in your 1s place and your 10s in your 10s. It would not be good if you put a 9 and a 0 and left this blank over here. All right, let's go on to our next step. We just multiplied. What is it? Subtract. Okay, so that seems pretty straightforward. 3 take away 0. That's 3. 5 take away 9. Ooh, I can't do that. If I have 5 apples, I can't take 9 away, so I need to regroup. My 1 is going to become a 0, and my 5 is going to become 15. Now I can take away. 15 take away 9 is 6. And if I look at my next step, I guess, not my last step, I need to bring it over. So if you remember, it's going to travel up here and it gets to be on top of the world. It's the king of the hill. And now we're going to repeat. Okay, let's look again. What's the first step? Divide. So I'm going to ask myself, how close can 9 get to 63? Let's look. I have 9 here, and I'm going to see if it can get close or perfect to 63. Would you look at it there? It goes perfect into 63. How did I get there? 7. Remember, where is 7 at on the multiplication chart? At the top. So if 7's at the top on the multiplication chart, it's going to go on the top in the box method. Then I have to figure out what goes down here, straight down. Well, that's pretty simple. Go straight down. 7 times 9 is 63. 63. 7 times 9. Right there, 63. Okay. I've divided. I've multiplied. My third step in this part is to subtract. 3 take away 3 is 0. 6 take away 6 is 0. My final step is to add my partial quotients. We know that quotients go on top of the garage. So when I talk about the garage, I'm talking about this box. These are my partial quotients. They're parts. They are what we broke apart to make this simpler. What do I do with these? Add them. 10 plus 7 equals 17. 153 divided by 9 equals the quotient 17. This was lesson 5.7, use partial quotients to divide greater dividends.